Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was one of the 3 original dark rides in Fantasyland, along with Peter Pan and Snow White, and was actually considered as a first form of roller coaster, with the cars following a downhill track towards various obstacles, like parked cars that would move out of the way at the last minute. Bruce Bushman, who helped design much of Tomorrowland and Fantasyland, once said that Walt Disney had decided the ride was not appropriate for small children or the elderly, which led Imagineers to tone down the attraction. Bill Martin, an art director and scene designer, was called in to help work on the designs of many attractions, like Sleeping Beauty's Castle, Peter Pan's Flight, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and more. In 1954, he began to help with the design of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. He started with the layout of the track and built from there. Bill remembers viewing the film as part of the process, but a large part of the inspiration came from the original 4x8 storyboards and concept sketches made for the animated film. Ken Anderson, an architect, artist, animator, storyteller, and designer, and Claude Coats, an Imagineer, were the ones who started designing the sets and interiors for the ride. And then Bill Martin made modifications to their ideas. While the show buildings were being installed in the park, the Toad Ride was temporarily being assembled on a soundstage at the Walt Disney Studio in Burbank.
Originally, there wasn't going to be a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Walt's original concept was Snow White Ride and Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan. But eventually, I think everyone agreed that Mr. Toad would be a perfect theme for a dark ride, and it was, of course. So the Toad character became part of the group, and Alice was postponed 3 years, as you know, and it opened in '58.